Hello beer tubers and happy 2017 Foul Beer Tasting Extravaganza!
Way!
Not as many beers as last year, but it's getting harder and harder to do this because we've pretty much been through all the shit beers. At least available locally. I think we should try and get some of you guys, if you want, for next year to submit some ideas for new beers, or maybe where you can buy some shitty beers, or if you have a specific shitty beer you want to send for the 2018 Foul Beer Tasting Extravaganza. Well, contact me and we'll see if we can figure something out, because I know there are some pretty shitty beer in the world. For example, Bud Light Clamato Chilada, Budweiser Light with clam juice, tomato juice, and lime and sea salt.
Why?
Yeah, why?
But this year we have 12 beers to go through. Some might actually not be too shitty, but we'll find out. So this will be fun. So let's start off with the first beer. The first beer is from Germany. I have to say thanks to my colleague Lasse for getting this for fun for me. This is Löschzwerg Cola Weizen.
Cola.
2.8% cola and Weizen beer mix.
Yes.
Are they going up percentage-wise?
Yes, and this one is for 2.8. So let's get it popped and check it out. Okay, we're not going to talk too much about colors because it takes too long, but you can see, guys, it looks like kind of like a cola.
Dim cola.
Smells like cola from
Yeah, let's check out the aroma.
Cola.
Smells like cola.
It smells fucking horrible.
It smells like Sunvalley's the cola flavor. That's just
Is
not
there
the
something?
flavor.
It's a rotten cola.
It's like the cheapest kind of cola you can get.
Yeah, it's like really, it's like cola flavoring.
It's been standing in
And then banana, which is so weird.
I get tomato.
It smells so
Tomato, yeah, tomato soup.
Yeah. Like bad tomato soup.
What the fuck? This is so weird.
It's a bit citrusy as well.
Yes.
That's spicy.
Let's
try
drink.
it.
Oh god.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What the actual fuck? That's so weird.
I kind
It
of
tastes
like
so
it.
bland.
Tastes like cola.
It tastes like cola with Weissbier, pretty
Yeah.
much.
With no carbonation whatsoever.
No, and the cola flavor is like fake cola flavor, like.
It is basically like you took a Weizen
like
and then dropped a bit of like stale cola in it.
Yeah, it's basically just stale cola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like day old
Still,
cola.
yeah.
It's like if you had a party or something and you had a cola standing out, you forgot to put the top on. It's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
It's one of those generic colas. Super
Yeah.
cheap ones.
I'm gonna go almost thumbs down because I think I could actually drink a few bottles of this, no problem. To be
I
honest.
could not. Thumbs down. The tomato juice aroma does it for me. That's quite horrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
I
you?
think it's fun.
Thumbs down as well.
I think it's fun too.
I'm undecided.
Let's chug it.
Yeah.
Not pleasant.
So as you saw, we chugged all the beers this year. We decided to do that, or I just did.
Oh yeah, we
So we're actually gonna have to chug all of the also these big bottles. Fuck.
Holy
because we're not doing the giant.
We're not doing the mix.
The mix. Yeah.
Oh,
Because that was too disgusting.
Yeah.
I like that.
So the next beer is
Oh, my favorite
I don't
beer.
remember what happened last.
the next beer is from Greece. Yeah, we also went through like 22 beers. The next beer from Greece. This is Mythos, a Hellenic Lager beer, 4.7%. I haven't had this in years. I think I might have reviewed it and the dark version in an old ass review, but I saw it and it at least hasn't been on the Foul Beer Tasting. So and this is also one of these non-capped bottles, like just with a plastic thing. Well, let's pop it.
It's actually quite smart.
So, Mythos. Green bottle, so it's probably going to be skunky beer as well. And it looks like a pale lager, which it is, 4.7%. Let's check it out.
Clear.
Oh, that's really skunky.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is that it? Party?
It's not bad actually. Compared to...
Actually, I know some people like the flavor of skunked beer because it reminds them of going to college and
Drinking
drinking
shitty
shitty beer.
Yeah.
But sweet malt and skunk, that's all I'm getting. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Wow.
Whoa, really sweet compared to what I thought.
It doesn't taste like a lot.
No.
It's not really that skunky on the flavor either. It's just like maybe a bit of stale cardboard type flavor and then just nothing. It's not even bitter or anything.
No.
If
it's
this
not
was
even
watery,
bitter.
if this was ice cold,
Really
I could drink
watery.
this on a warm day, like a festival beer.
Maybe a hint
Yeah.
of citrus.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed that it's not that skunky. It's got a bit of that cardboard thing, but not really skunk. It's actually not the worst
It's
mackerel.
not bad. It's not.
No.
It's nothing.
It's actually just
It's just stale.
pretty okay
Yeah.
lager.
bland.
It's yeah.
Comes to the side.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same.
It's not the worst.
Chug it.
Juice.
And the next beer is from Royal Unibrew. I think there's a lot of Royal University. This is their Royal Økologisk Classic, so organic classic, the fake, or not fake, the Danish beer style. That's not really a style. It's a pilsner that's colored with caramel. But this one actually seems like it isn't. It might be an actual recipe because this says water, organic barley malt, and organic hops, 4.8%. And the special thing, they do these Økologisk Classic and Økologisk Pilsner. They do organic brewed beers at Royal, and the ones I've had have not been half bad. Okay, Royal Øko Classic.
Yes.
Cardboardy for sure.
Yeah. Grainy.
A little bit fruity.
Yeah, it's very grainy, as you say.
Yeah.
But it's so mild. So mild.
Yeah.
You're not really getting much.
No.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's actually a half decent macro beer.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go thumbs up. What?
Yeah. Me too. I've had this
sides.
before.
Caramel, sweet malt, not grainy or anything on the flavor.
No. No, that was most in aroma actually.
This is one I'd bring it for a pre-party.
I think you have done it quite a few times.
Yeah. We've had this before, yeah.
There's quite a lot of caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are.
It's the first time I have it.
Like one of my best or favorite newer macro beers from Denmark is the Tuborg 1883.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
It's,
original.
The one with the original yeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, yes.
Yeah.
But, chug it!
Yeah.
Cheers.
We did get drunk.
Well, next beer is Jupiler from Belgium, the most popular beer in Belgium. 5.2% lager. It says blonde beer, but I'm pretty sure it's a lager brewed with water, malt, corn, and hops. So they use corn to substitute for malt because it's cheaper. Okay.
Yeah, I just
But
a bit of a hiccup.
and this one is not really cold, so this is gonna be great. Let's check it out. Jupiler, very pale lager.
That's very pale.
Very pale.
Almost
Shake it up.
like, yeah.
Almost like if you drink a lot of water and then take a piss.
Well, it smells bad.
It does?
Let's do it.
Oh, it really smells like corn.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
Green
Yeah.
corn, that smells really bad.
It's like when you open
An alcohol.
you open
No.
a can of corn. Yeah, a can of corn.
Yeah.
Something,
Pretty much.
an expired can of corn.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Sol.
Yeah.
The song, yeah.
Or what's the other
Yeah.
kind? Those.
It
Yeah.
is a bit.
Mexican lager.
Yeah.
The sweetness.
Yeah.
of it.
No.
Cheers.
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 Oh,
Well, that's the worst so far.
that is really
That is
bad.
actually foul.
That
Oh.
tastes like plastic. What? It tastes
It's
like
got
plastic
weird
and corn.
Yeah.
And this is the most popular beer in Belgium, which is quite sad for a country
But
with
why?
such amazing beer culture.
Yeah, you can make great beers. Apart from this one.
That is so sad.
Oh, that's really bad. That's two
Yeah.
thumbs down.
Yeah.
That's really
two-
stinky beer.
Two thumbs.
What?
Can you go fuck you on the beer?
It's not.
No.
It's not even skunky or anything. It's
No.
just. Yeah, that's shitty lager. Yeah, it really tastes like plastic and
I
corn.
mean, it doesn't taste good.
Nope.
It just doesn't.
I wouldn't even bring this to a pre-party. I would just
Unfortunately,
hate drinking it.
You would have it for the pre-party.
Exactly.
pre-party. But unfortunately, we gotta chug it.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
I'm glad we don't have the big cut in the middle.
So we got this, Lina and I, just because it says gluten-free, and we usually associate gluten-free stuff with shit. But this is Brunehout Organic Wit Beer from Belgium.
Celiac disease.
So organic cloudy Belgian beer made with malt, buckwheat, barley, millet, spices, hops and yeast. What is millet? Okay. It's probably something that doesn't have much gluten. 5.5% wheat beer from Brasserie de Brunehout.
Wow.
Wheat beer, it's hazy and...
I got a huge
Yeah,
head.
you look very confused. Yeah, your head is huge.
Smells
Yeah,
like
my
pine
head
wood.
is huge.
It looks pretty good.
My head is
See it out?
huge.
Smells a little bit like pine wood.
Smells pretty
Pine
good.
wood.
It smells like coriander, but it's also so... No, not
Yeah.
so really. Coriander and... Is it lightly skunky?
Yeah, I get the
Maybe?
skunkiness as well, to be honest.
They may have been from one of the previous beers.
Yeah.
We're not very good at
maybe.
cleaning the glass. It doesn't. It smells like a half decent gluten-free beer, actually.
Yeah.
Coriander, spice.
Yeah.
Citrus.
Super
Cheers.
It's quite juice. Nice. That's actually
Well, that's good.
That's so
It's a little
thin.
bit citrusy.
The gluten being taken out makes it so fucking watery thin. Wheat beers usually has chewy mouthfeel because of wheat. This one does not at all.
I like the sourness of it though.
Yeah, the taste is pretty okay.
There's like a light sourness, astringency to it. Coriander, citrus, lemon.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
that's about it.
But yeah, it's a bit bland.
I'll say it comes to the side. It's not shit.
Yeah.
Wow, this has been the most positive
I'm
foul beer
also
tasting
maybe-
so far.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah.
Should we chug it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that time of year. Cheers. We got Christmas beers, guys. Woo! This is another lager. This is by Albany or Royal Unibrew, and this is the Rødhætte, Little Red Riding Hood. And it's called Rødhætte because usually it's in a bottle like this, and then it has like red foil. That's because it's the hood.
That's a red can.
Yeah, now it's a red can, 5.5% brewed with water, barley malt, corn, glucose syrup, and coloring agent E150C, sugar, and hops. Okay, Albany or Rødhætte.
Yeah,
Little Red Riding Hood, motherfucker.
it's brown and yellowish.
Yeah, that's the caramel and coloring agent. Yeah. It smells a bit like wheat beer.
I can. Yeah.
A little bit,
It's like...
Maybe we should start washing the glasses actually.
maybe.
No.
Nah, fuck it.
Nah.
These beers doesn't deserve it.
I don't get much to be honest.
Yeah,
of
it's
anything.
very mild.
Again,
It's
most of
good
these
wine.
beers are very mild. There's nothing to them.
Lightly
Yeah.
alcoholic.
No, we had some last year that were actually horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have one I know it's going to be
Bland.
horrible and it's not cold. So.
Yeah,
Try it.
it's
Yeah.
horrible. Cheers.
We didn't even say what it smelled like, but I guess we just gave
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Very
Oh.
much caramel.
Sweet fake caramel flavor. If that's
First
even that
sip
thing.
isn't that actually that bad.
It's pretty bad.
That's not my favorite.
No.
It's not. It's
Second tip gets worse.
I don't know
It's
what it is
opposite
with this.
side to me.
Why a Christmas beer is supposed to be
Like
sweet?
but you also taste the corn.
Yeah,
Cardboardy, corny.
yeah. That thumbs down.
Almost thumbs down for me. No, yeah.
Yeah,
thumbs
yeah,
down.
thumbs
Thumbs
down.
down. Fuck it. It's it.
Right about there.
It's not that good. They also do a blue one, which you have had in the tasting now, I think of it. But all of a sudden, everywhere that sells Christmas beers, and it's only like 4 days after Christmas, it's just being taken off the shelves. No one wants to buy Christmas beer in New Year's. So
No.
chuggity chug chug.
Yes.
Check.
Chuggity chuggy chug chug.
I mean, if you like Christmas beer, this is
This
like the perfect time now because they're on sale for like 1 cent, 1 crown. or something
1
like
crown?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm actually
that.
starting.
I've seen Harbo Jule. I've seen Harbo Jule Christmas beer for 1 crown. So.
Yeah.
I'm starting to
Yeah,
feel
me
it a
too.
bit actually.
Yeah, me too.
It's,
I bought really cheap Christmas beers at bars like
Yeah.
from last year.
So the next, sorry.
That's another gluten free.
So yeah, another gluten-free beer from Brunhart. Oh, whoa. Very carbonated beverages here.
Yeah.
The wheat beer brewery Brunhart. This is their amber beer. Wow, that sounded like the most retarded description ever. Belgian top fermented bottle conditioned beer with malt, hops, aqua,
Water.
It doesn't say yeast.
There's no yeast in it.
Must be because it's 6.5%. But hey, let's see if it's worth a go. I think this is like a Belgian amber ale.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells like
Lovely
a
colour.
toilet.
It does. Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh, what? That smells. I don't know if
Smells
it's
like
like toilet. But
No, you know
it smells like chlorine almost.
I'd say when the drain in the
Oh,
shower.
yeah,
is-
that
yeah,
farty.
Yeah, it smells
Yeah.
like something's rotten down there.
Yeah, it smells kind of rotten.
It
And
smells-
it
smells
smells
like-
like this
yeah.
beer went
Yeah,
off.
it's like rotting hair.
What the fuck? Eggy. It's eggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A clock.
And-
Oh, Kipling.
Drain thingy.
It smells really bad.
Holy shit.
I'm thinking like, should we drink this?
Yeah, I think it's
Should we have to?
The name of
We-
science.
I mean, we have to.
Let's try it.
Should we?
I mean, you.
For science.
I mean, the good thing about stuff with alcohol in it, it won't kill you.
Oh. rye bread.
This tastes like it's on the way to go sour.
That is.
Oh my God.
That is just
That is-
foul.
That is like grainy, but it's going sour. This is infected, I think.
Yeah.
It's the first time we ever have an infected.
That's not supposed to taste like that. That is.
I like how you can also see in the camera we're getting all like more and more relaxed, leaning it back.
So good for you, Peter. We actually have a horrible beer.
Yeah, we actually have. I think this
Really
is the
horrible.
first really foul
2,
beer.
4, 6. We had to go 6 beers in.
Yeah.
7 beers
No,
in.
no.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's bad.
It's really bad.
No, get down.
No.
Peter.
Chug.
Peter, but look for just
is
don't
really
smell
bad.
it while you drink it.
It tastes
Just
like
don't smell it while you drink it.
It tastes like a bad homebrew.
Oh god.
It really tastes like a bad homebrew. What the fuck?
Holy shit.
No, but just get it. Just drink it.
That's the worst
That's
gluten-free
fucking
beer
bad.
I ever had. That one.
Oh,
You're not done. You still have beer in the glass. Brunhaut.
I think we have to get it back
never
for Peter.
getting that beer.
Oh fuck.
He'll manage.
I'm never fucking getting that beer. Holy shit.
Nope.
Come
I
on,
hope
do
that
the
was
last
bad.
bit. Don't be a Peter.
Good to Peter.
So we can move on to the next beer. The next beer
Quickly, open it.
is from Grimbergen, aka Carlsberg. So I have history with this brewery, and I would never in the past have put this in a foul beer tasting, but I will now because it's owned by a big brewery. So back in the day, this used to be an independent brewery, or it was like inspired by Trappist beer in Belgium, and in the city, I believe, of Grimbergen, there was an abbey, and a local brewery talked to the abbey about making something that was inspired by the Trappist beers. And they made a series of beers. They made a very good blonde, a triple, things like that. And I drank a few of them when I was getting into craft beer, and I really enjoyed them. Now again, my palate might have evolved. But then, not too long ago, they got bought up by Heineken, and it got shared between Heineken and Carlsberg for some reason. So I don't know how that worked out, but they made some kind of deal. I think it was in terms of sales and whatnot. And this is everywhere in Denmark right now.
Yeah. At
Every
bars.
fucking where, all bars and super cheap, and the Jupiler is just the sweetest mess right now. It was very good back in the day, but it's just shit. So it's an example of a big brewery taking a nice beer and just destroying the brand completely. They're just trying to sell this as like this mythical Phoenix beer brand that was
Yeah, it's
all
a
about old
You see
Abbey.
it
adverts.
everywhere.
Oh,
You see
there
it
was a
everywhere.
commercial in the
Yeah, it's so nice.
So-
We've got this advert with the Phoenix rising. And
So the actual Belgian brewed version, owned by Heineken, is only sold in Belgium, and the rest of the world gets the one that's brewed at the Carlsberg facility in France called Kronenbourg.
the shitty one.
So the shitty one. And listen to this. This is a Belgian-inspired Christmas ale, Bassin de Noël, or also winter ale, and limited Christmas edition beer. This Grimbergen Christmas is made with water, barley malt, glucose syrup, aromatic caramel flavoring, sugar, coloring agent E150C, and hop extract.
So they actually have
There
to
is
make.
nothing that really sounds like real proper
They
Belgian
have
beer.
to make.
And it's 6.5%.
6.5.
They have to use coloring to actually make it more dark.
Oh god,
Because
don't
it's
burp.
cheaper.
Don't burp because you
Because
can
it's
taste that
cheaper to use coloring agents than using actual malt. So, as I said, it's brewed at Kronenbourg. 6.5% Christmas beer from Grimbergen. No, from fucking Carlsberg / Heineken. Let's try it. It looks nice and dark,
Yeah.
caramel colored.
From the
nice.
artificial
It's
coloring.
Very mild, but,
but
Yeah, very.
caramel for sure.
Yeah.
Caramel flavoring is in there.
A little bit of dark forest fruits.
I don't get much aroma to be honest.
It's not nothing nose to it.
it smells a lot better than the one we had
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to that one, holy shit.
Well, let's try the Grimbergen
Cheers.
Christmas by Carlsberg.
Cheers.
That is super good compared to that
Oh
one.
yeah.
That is just.
It's actually not half bad.
Holy
But I feel bad saying that about it though, because I hate that Carlsberg bought the brand. The others are shit. This is not that bad. It's better than the double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's also
It's very sweet though.
We just had the shitty beer, so I think this
It
is,
seems a bit better.
And what's weird about the
Seven
sweetness is that it's almost like an artificial sweetener.
Lots of like fake caramel sugar sweet, like syrup flavor.
Yeah.
And it has a bit of spiciness from the yeast, like a Belgian spice. Clove, coriander, some sweet malt, but it's the mildest Belgian Christmas beer I ever had. We gave it a thumbs to the side. Camera cut off. I don't know.
And I had my glass refilled, so I'm
and they had their glasses refilled because they started chugging when it went off. So,
So we had like one thing in
we had the unlucky ones. Sorry.
I can't check. I can't.
Was
It's like when you check it once, you don't really feel like doing it once more.
It's definitely not chuggable. Holy.
It's getting harder and harder to
It's
chug.
also really hard to chug these Belgian beers with so much
The
carbon.
first sip, it's super sweet and it's good compared to that
Look at all
one.
the foam in your
But then-
glass.
Yeah, I'm.
But when you start to sip, take additional
The
sips,
chug
and
was
it.
kind of like a thumbs
It just
down.
gets like this.
And that like
nauseating,
caramelly sweet,
artificial,
quite. It's actually quite chewy as well, to be honest.
This is from Theodor Schütz Brewing Company over on Funen, and this is actually Royal Unibrew. Royal Unibrew is doing a big thing right now to try and become crafty. They rebuilt the old Albany brewery into a craft brewery with a tap room, and they're doing beer schools, all this crazy shit. I think it's good for newcomers to craft beer, but all the beers I've had from them have been so mild. They actually sent me some of their first trial batches to review on YouTube, and I think the highest grade I might have given was like a 75 or something.
Oh, that's
So like very meh and kind of bad.
I remember.
But yeah, and you and I tasted their Lottrop series.
Oh yeah, we did, yeah.
Two of them were fucking horrible.
After we went to see the new Star Wars movie,
Yeah.
I actually had one of those. We went to this bar.
Yeah, so one of the things these guys can do because they have so much money, they can put in a lot of marketing effort. So they go to bars and say, "Hey, don't you want to serve this cool new craft beer?" You can also get Kissmeyer. Anders Kissmeyer, he sold his brand to Royal Unibrew, or his brewery. So he's like the head of creations at the brewery, the Theodor Schütz Brewing Company. But yeah, so there you could get all these beers, and you could get a flight of beers for only 60 kroners or something. It was crazy cheap. But everything's just been financed by Royal Unibrew. It's like you can only serve our own products.
And that's the problem if you go to a bar and you want to try something
good craft beer.
Yeah.
But then it's just like sub brands. It's like, oh, you think this is all different breweries? No. It's all made by one. But so this is their Theodor Schütz series where they pay tribute to the founder of Albany. I believe it's Albany. He's the founder of one of those breweries. So Royal Unibrew is a conglomerate, big brewery, but it was founded by lots of small breweries coming together to fight Carlsberg, actually.
Yeah.
So, and one of the breweries in Denmark either was Albany or Faxe, I can't remember, but one of them was founded by Ludwig Theodor Schütz. But this is their Christmas IPA on 7%, which is brewed with rose hips, cranberries, and sea buckthorn.
Hawthorn.
Yeah, it sounds quite interesting actually. And then they use hops are Green Bullet, Simcoe Citra, and Pacific Gem. But the thing is, they use 6 malts, mostly Pilsner and Pale Ale malt, and it's made with water, malt, barley malt, oats, cranberry concentrate, rosehip concentrate, sea buckthorn concentrate, and hops. But
it sounds kind of interesting, to be
There's
honest.
water malt and barley malt.
no water, malt, barley.
Oh.
Did I say? Whatever, I'm getting drunk. But the thing is with this, we have to remember as well that Anders Kissmeyer loves balance and subtle flavors. Theodor Schütz Christmas IPA. Okay, when you hold it up to the light, it's not as dark. It's like, but it's quite dark, copper, amber, and almost beige head. But let's check it out. Yeah, sweet malt, caramel, really caramel. Where are the hops? This is supposed to be an IPA. This smells like just generic amber beer.
Oh, you can definitely split hops.
It's so light, and it's tea.
No, it's
old
really
hops.
light.
It's old hops, yeah.
I wonder when this was
So it's
brewed.
a green
And then it has
tea.
Simcoe and Citra. You couldn't. The hops are in such small amounts you couldn't pinpoint any of them specifically. It's just generic kind of citrus hop aroma.
Well,
And I do not smell sea buckthorn or rose hips or cranberries at all. Let's try it. Cheers. What the fuck is this? That does
It's
not
way
even...
too hoppy for my taste, but I don't like
What?
IPAs.
That's not hot. This just tastes like a fucking English style old school IPA more so than anything.
But I don't like IPAs.
You don't?
I don't like IPAs. It tastes like a freshly mowed lawn all the time. I like the one you made. The Flight of Icarus. I like that one.
But
Ass kisser.
yeah, it's not good.
I'm gonna go thumbs down on this. Caramel, sweet, fudgy, malty beer.
Yeah.
It's not really hoppy at all. The only hop flavor you're kind of getting is grassy, bitter, grapefruity. It has fucking Citra and Simcoe. Popping, amazing tropical hop flavors.
You don't get that at all.
You don't get that. I think they just don't use enough. And also, the supposed flavors, like are additions of rose hips and sea buckthorn and cranberry are not there whatsoever.
No, they're on the label. No?
Way too subtle.
They
I could see this as a gateway beer to people who are new to craft beer to try and get them into it, but that's all. I think it's shit. Thumbs down. And also just like the whole idea behind it.
See,
come on.
I
It would be nice to see them though if they're trying, but if they went all out, go all in. Theodore shirts and then Albany. Make like you did this attempt at a New England IPA and you see it and it just looks completely off and people are saying it's super mild and crap. Go all in, fucking 12, 15 grams of hops per liter, dry hop like crazy.
But the thing is, they're selling it like it's craft beer. So
Yeah,
I think it does more harm than good because when people buy something like this and they say, "Oh, that's what craft beer is all about,"
Yeah, exactly.
and they just have
They're
no
actually
idea.
not supporting the little guys. They're supporting the second biggest brewery in Denmark, which is Royal Universe.
I mean, this is not much better than the Albany IPA they make on the can, the light blue one.
No, I think this is worse because the hop flavor is like tea leafy old hop.
Well,
I like that one more.
Yeah.
But that's like yeah, I'll give it a thumbs down.
Yeah.
But that's also accumulating with all the whatever it's about and whatnot.
I mean, to me, the Foul Beer Extravaganza thing is about undrinkable beers.
Yeah.
They are thumbs down, right?
Yeah.
And it's not undrinkable,
No.
but it's
To me,
not.
it is.
It's not pleasing.
No. Okay, so almost thumbs down then.
It's
'Cause
like
I'll say
there.
thumbs down because I don't like IPAs.
Yeah.
There's no off flavors.
No.
But it's just not nice IPA. It's a shitty IPA, and you can get much better IPA out there. So many local breweries in Denmark, and wherever you are in the world, seek out a local brewery. A lot of them are probably making fucking awesome IPAs. But let's shotgun this crap.
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh, that's not fucking chugging.
So, next beer is also from Theodore Schütz, and this is our other Christmas beer. This is a dark Christmas ale, which is made with sloe, blackberries, figs, and prunes.
Slow
figs.
blackberries.
So,
Blueberries.
but is it from concentrate as well?
Yeah, of course. 8%,
So it's probably not noticeable.
made with wheat as well, muscovado sugar.
wheat.
Okay, this actually sounds kind of interesting. So this is
That one as well.
inspired by Belgian doubles. Okay, and yeah, they talk about how they're
Looks
trying to
like
make it powerful and Christmassy, and then they use steering golden hops and these berries. And the ideas of using all these berries and things definitely comes from Anders Kissmeyer, because he likes to infuse new Nordic things into the
Kissmeyer.
beer. No, Kissmeyer is he's very talented actually. He's a good brewer. He trained Sean Hill, who has Hill Farmstead still.
I don't know.
He's just a classical brewer. He used to work at Carlsberg.
I had one of his beers
before
last
he helped
Tuesday.
start up Wakus, but nothing on Annas. Annas is a talented brewer. These are just not, I guess, our kind of beer. Maybe this will be something like the Grim Bergen. Quite dark, looking like
Darker
a
than the
I guess.
Glenfarne actually, isn't it?
Just by the aroma.
Oh, it smells super sweet.
Really sweet.
Smells
But
almost
actually, this actually, I think
like
that
the,
smells decent. to be
like
honest.
Christmas candy.
Yeah,
The
kind
IPA?
of toffee, like
Yeah.
The IPA I was a little upset with because it was so fucking boring IPA one. This actually smells pretty decent.
It's on the
Wow,
border
what a
of being
sip.
artificially smelling because it's
Yeah.
so sweet.
It's
but
kind
it's
of toffee and vanilla and
Toffee, prune, dark fruits.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Cheers.
smells good though.
But it's not bad.
I kind of like it.
No.
It's actually okay. It's actually a thumbs up.
It's got a little bit of
I
coffee.
think
notes.
So you can see, we went. Even though I'm bashing the brewery, I'm still talking about the beer, guys. That was a shitty IPA, but this is actually okay. It's not a mind-blowing duper,
No.
but it's actually okay. I think this is the one I had on tap when we went to that bar you talked about, Nicholas.
Oh yeah.
Black
It's
fruit,
not bad.
caramel, toffee. There's something that reminds me of kind of like soda for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, almost. No, thumbs up. Yeah, it's okay. Come on, let's cheers and chug.
Yeah, okay.
Chug and chug and chug.
Calm it down. I can't chug this.
I would like to sit down like
It's not chocolate.
No, it's not
at a bar with a cigarette and just enjoying good company and having.
I would just like. To be honest, I would just like
Yeah.
not to have it.
No, I'd like to have it. It's not bad.
No, it's not a beer you chug either, but we're doing it, so fuck it.
I'm chugging it slowly.
It's not working with me.
Okay, so we go to another bigger brewery.
No, we're not done.
We're not fucking done yet.
We're not done yet.
But I can explain the beer
Okay.
while you chug it.
Okay, yeah.
So you guys chug.
We slowly chug it.
So this is also a double. Willemoes actually makes a pretty decent Imperial Porter, but the quality's really dropped off in recent years because they're changing the recipes. But this is this beer is the Willemoes Christmas 2017 Danish Beer Enthusiast, which is also a topic up for discussion because they're a fucking contest about best Danish breweries, and beers is pretty much fucking crap in my mind. But anywho, they once actually nominated this as best Christmas beer or something like that. Not this specific one, but the Willemoes Christmas beers. They've always been critically acclaimed by these guys, who really enjoy supermarket beers and don't promote small local breweries that make amazing beer. It's kind of like we call it Mr. and Mrs. Denmark organization in my mind. Like some local organization or local branches do really cool stuff with lots of amazing craft beer, but the generic, average member is like the average Joe who just likes to come to the meetings once in a while and have a few beers. Yeah. That's why I think it's also such breweries that make such common and boring beer that win every year. This is 8%. This is their 2017 Christmas beer, Willemoes Christmas beer. They call it the series Willemoes. The brewery is called Bryggeriet Vestfyn. It's on Funen, on Assens, or in the city of Assens. But this they change the beer style every year. This year it's a double with flavors of fruit, nutmeg, lightly roasted almonds, and star anise and plums. And it's brewed with, that's cool, they put the malt bill. Pilsner, Munich malt, caramel malt. What the fuck? You put this in a double? Passion fruit and mango? In a
Nice!
double?
What mango concentrate. Mango concentrate.
It doesn't say. And then they use Galaxy hops. What the fuck? This sounds like a mess. This sounds like you were brewing almost like a New England style IPA type thing, but then made it with a double, like Trappist Abbey yeast or something. What the fuck?
Maybe they changed their minds.
Also Taurus hops.
They did. They changed.
This sounds like this is gonna be weird as fuck. Caramelly sweet, dark fruity malt character beer, but with mango and passion fruit. What the fuck? Okay.
Must be amazing.
Smells a bit. Smells a bit weird. I mean, I definitely smell passion fruit. It smells very.
But is that the same brewery that did?
No.
The other one.
No.
I can't really taste anything anymore, to be honest. it's all a big mix.
Taste what it is.
Prost.
Yeah, taste. Taste.
Mein Herr, Prost.
Saufen.
Let's do it.
Wir saufen die Bäume. No, that means to drink the trees.
Wow.
Too sweet again, to be
That's
honest.
sweet in a bubblegum kind of way.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
That is so fucking weird. It tastes like tropical fruit bubblegum that you put into a double.
That was like, as you said, a mess.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That was not a miss. That was
Leonard
a miss.
A
miss.
A hit and a miss. It tastes like caramel and tropical fruit, which is just weird.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a lot going for it, not much going forward with it.
I think if you isolate each of the notes and taste components, whatever you call it,
I'd like to know where they got Galaxy hops, those fuckers. Because that's impossible to
they
get.
are very good individually, but it's just a mess because they are combined.
A little messy.
Yeah,
That's horrible. That's
No,
a horrible
messy.
joke, and you should stop
He's a
making
football
it.
player.
I like
you do, right?
Beer, not good.
Just point is not pleasant anymore.
No, I don't
We're
like
doing
it.
it for this
I'm
one.
actually going to thumbs down
yeah.
because the mixture of mango and passion fruit just does not work with all the caramel figgy.
All the flavors are there. All the flavors are good. But they should not be there in together in this mess.
Combined, they are bad.
They are bad.
Yeah.
It's like combining a porno with all your best friends. It doesn't work out.
No.
Okay, guys, should we just chug it?
Oh no, fuck.
All right.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheerio.
It's like watching the 19-year-old birthday, except we're all the waiter.
I have to put
Skull, exactly. We're all getting fucking hammered.
This is so disgusting to judge.
So if you're
almost
watching this
threw up.
video, please drink along with us. Because he'll be just as hammered.
Oh,
It's not
that
like
is
chugger.
like one of the worst chuggers ever. What the fuck?
so
We
much about-
wanted an in-between beer.
in-between beer?
No, an in-between dram, just to have something nice before what I know is going to be the worst. So the three of us here are having a 15-year-old Demerara rum called Eduardo. One of the best rums in terms of price levels, I think, for aged rum. And Niklas wanted whiskey instead. He's having Etradal. 10-year-old Scotch. But this is awesome. I love this whiskey. I this rum.
Yeah, the rum's quite good. The
Whiskey's
whiskey's
also-
alright. I prefer Islay whiskies. If you like a smoky whiskey.
This is
amazing.
I don't really want to chug it, but let's move on to the next beer. You can still sit and sip on it, so we have a sidecar.
Right.
So the final beer, guys, is the
Whiskey from
2018 Vibro Årgangsøl Imperial Lager on 10.6%.
They're
Every
always
year they
fucking
get an
horrible.
artist to do the label, which they've done for every year. Yeah.
It doesn't get better.
No.
I remember one time we were going
And this is
to
by Calcul, but this is Imperial Lager made with water, barley malt, glucose syrup, and hops. And this is like one of the worst beers of the country.
Yeah.
We've had it in the foul tasting a few times. We didn't have it last year because last year we couldn't find it, and we got the Årgangsøl from Habo instead. But this,
Which is equally bad.
Bro,
I think this
one
is
time
worse.
we were going from a pre-party to the local, like the street in Aalborg where everybody parties.
it's
And
like
we
a
stopped
street
at a
owner
gas
bars.
station to get a few of those. And one of our friends
Who
called
did?
Chris, he had like a few sips of that beer, the
threw
2000, I think 15 or 16 or something like that. He straight up puked.
It's
That's
like
how-
Jesus.
That's how freaking bad it is.
Motherfuckers,
Yeah.
2018 Vibro Årgangsøl.
It's going to be
God nytår!
Happy New Year's
Oh yeah, Happy New
Oh,
Year.
yeah.
and Happy Friday.
But it's
Oh,
Friday.
Oh, we're back again. Holy shit.
And this is like this is
Fucking
warm,
horrible.
this is warmed up.
Oh, you just
We
get that.
already tried
But
it.
I like we get it like almost lukewarm. It's not body temperature, but it's close.
It's
It
like
smells like super alcohol. It smells like paint thinner.
yeah.
Let's try it.
I don't want to.
It's not the worst.
Fucking horrible. Oh god.
It's just sweet. It's just like this sweet, but it's not really sweet. It's just like
I actually had like a bit of throw up in my mouth there. Oh, puke. This is so disgusting.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. This is a thumbs down. This is two
Yeah.
thumbs down. This is for sure the worst.
This is basically a fuck you.
It's not the worst.
no,
It
no,
is.
no,
I think so.
no.
Well,
I think,
but it's
Still,
I think this is the worst.
This is
No, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not
For me,
there
that's
yet.
the worst. But
Yeah.
thumbs down, two thumbs
because
down for me.
I've always been.
Are you ready to chuck an Årgangsøl?
Yeah. Well, we have to. Is there nothing left?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is it.
Ready? Let's chuck it.
Alright.
Good, man.
Well, cheers, guys. Thanks for 2017.
Happy Foul Beer Tasting
Yeah.
Extravaganza. What a way to end the year. And hopefully early next year, or maybe you'll see it before New Year's, you'll see the top 10 beers as well from 2017. But let's start with some shit and chug this.
Yeah.
So you
Yes.
juice.
Good.
Oh, it's fucking horrible. just
That
tastes
is
like
so bad.
every time you've tasted that, it just tastes like the same shitty experience.
It tastes.
It's consistently bad.
It tastes like memories of throwing up. Like as soon as that went down my throat, it was just like I felt like puking. Like it's really fucking bad. Worst beer, vi bruger årgangsbryg. Second worst, the brune.
But shouldn't we just
Yeah. This one was bad.
And we do a top three. What's the?
No, let's.
Yeah,
Top 3.
Yeah, only top three are the worst.
These two.
Yeah. That's my top 3 as well.
Yeah.
So Vibro worse than the Ambre and then Jupiler. That's the worst beers this year.
But then again, on the side.
But it's been a good year because there's been some half decent beer, which is impressive. Yeah.
And this one, you can actually drink this like on a festival. If it was like super cold.
Yeah.
Ice cold.
And to be honest, I would drink this any day for shits and giggles.
Yeah. It's way different for me. I mean, for me, I would say this is the third worst beer. That's the worst beer.
That's
the worst. That's in between.
But the problem is that's consistently bad. That will always be in the top 3 worst beers.
Yeah.
What do I do, Nicholas?
I say worst beer. This one because it reminds me of every time I've.
So that's number. Well, not
been
that's
broken
number.
on a strong beer.
Rank
Huge.
So number 1.
So number
worst.
1. It's not if you just taste all the beers. It's not the worst one, but throughout the years, it's been the worst ones.
What was the worst one tonight?
Worst one tonight is this one. It's fucking horrible. Don't ever drink. I think that was infected.
Yeah.
It tastes like
this one.
We may be sick tomorrow.
Yeah.
We may be sick.
We might even die.
No.
This one was fucked
No,
up. Right.
because beer spoiling bacteria does not harm
I mean,
humans.
I really hope that's actually not supposed to taste how it tasted.
So that I'll go infected shit. This one because it's fucking horrible.
And what's number 3?
What's number 3?
Okay,
That
so
one as well?
okay.
Really?
Same as Blink?
I really thought that was one worse.
Well,
No,
guys,
actually, I could drink this one.
I think we should finish this on a nice dram.
Yeah.
This was the
Cheers.
17 Foul Beer Tasting Extravaganza. That wasn't as foul, but it was fun. Again, next year, guys, help us. Give us some recommendations for shitty beer, because as you see, we're running out locally. It's getting harder and harder.
Send beer hate mail.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Send the shittiest beer you got, and then
but
we'll
don't piss
save
in
it
a
for
bowl.
this. Don't piss.
Yeah, and just do it throughout the year.
Don't say it, because then they'll do it.
Well, fuck.
No, but
piss in a bowl.
it would be fun if you guys would. I mean, it's not something I'm expecting or anything.
We would drink
I
piss
would.
in a bottle
We would.
for you guys.
We would pay for shipping or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
just to get it done. It would be fun to have some more countries represented as well, because most of this is Danish. But guys, would be awesome. Thanks for a great year. Happy 2018 once it arrives. Stay tuned for the best beers of this year, and this was the shit parade. So, cheers in a nice dram of rum and scotch, and not shitty beer because we chugged it all. And Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year. 2018.
And Merry Christmas.
Yes.
As we say in Danish, glædelig baghjul.
Glædelig baghjul.
Glædelig baghjul.
Glædelig baghuler.
Means happy back wheel, but wheel and jul, Christmas in Danish is the same word.
Danish is fucking weird.
Danish wheel and Christmas for the cheers in the wind. For the
This is the best we've had all evening.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
Cheers.
Oh.